As you can hear, my voice is very rough. It's because I've been talking about Safe Haven so much. So my name's Jessica Phoenix. I'm the daughter of Red Phoenix and also her personal assistant. And what happened was that I went to a business trip down to see my brother, John, who is in charge of advertising for Red Phoenix, and he's been working for our mom for quite a while. So I just came down here. I taught him a lot of what I know. He taught me a lot of what he knew. And as a special treat for you guys, we are going to live stream us trying candy. So go ahead.
Yeah, so like Jessica said, I'm Jonathan. I work a lot behind the scenes, so I'm doing a lot of like the Facebook ads and any type of marketing stuff like that. It's kind of nice to be a little bit upfront now, but chances are you'll be seeing my work behind the scenes quite a bit.
So he's behind the scenes and I'm in front of the scenes. But together we do a lot of work for our mom. So we know a lot about the book coming up. So we thought it'd be fun that while we're here together, we'd do a little fun thing for you guys. We see that Samantha and Lori are here. Hi guys. It's great to have you here. So a little bit about Safe Haven. It's a book about two of the characters that you've seen in Brie. But you don't need to have read all of Brie to understand the book. But it's really exciting. It's about Captain and Candy and their relationship and all the developments in that. And it's going to be really exciting. And you'll see that true love has no limits.
Yeah, and it'll be really exciting because Red is known for the Brie series, and that series is huge. And so it's going to be fun to just kind of step back and to step into some new characters and really get that experience all over again, but with the same Red style that everyone's used to.
Yeah, and because we have a character named Candy, we thought it'd be really fun for us to try some fun, weird, old-fashioned candies to kind of get in the mood of Captain Candy, kind of like when Red and I tried baby food for the new book.
Glad I wasn't part of that one.
It's going to be a lot less disturbing, I think.
Yeah, I like candy a little bit more.
We got a lot of fun candies. So first, I'm going to grab our first candy. Oh, it's gotten a little bent in transit, but I got one of these long, old-fashioned taffies. I got taffy, or old-fashioned taffy, because Captain is actually a little bit older. He enlisted in the Army in 1976.
Yep.
So I thought it'd be fun to get a little bit of old-fashioned candy. So go ahead and peel your off some.
Yeah, this is something I'm sure I've seen everywhere, but definitely have never tried.
It's really thin. Alrighty, let's try that. I wonder if there are different flavors. It's just one flavor. Let's try the pink.
I'm going to go all the way.
All right.
All at once. It tastes like a taffy.
I can tell you that is all one flavor.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually kind of expected more like a chocolate flavor.
I know.
A little more of a vanilla, but
I thought it was going to be Neapolitan, but it's not.
It looks like we've got a couple more people tuning in, so hey everybody who's just joining us.
Yeah. In case you didn't know who we are, I'm Jessica Phoenix, and this is John, and we're Red Phoenix's kids and employees.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So a little bit more about Captain. He shows up in a lot of the Brie series. You may know him from his heroic feats. And this book really gets into how Captain came to be and how that whole thing started and where he comes from and why he is the way he is and how he got into BDSM.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that will be really interesting to find out is he was such a unique character when he was presented, but there's a reason behind all of it. There's a backstory behind all of it, and it'll be really cool to find out just who Captain really is.
And how BDSM positively impacted him and how he, grew as a person from it. And that's always a really cool part about Mom's books.
Yeah, I was going to say, Red's really good at that. Really good at figuring out why people would choose this kind of lifestyle instead of, it just being sort of a fad that they all go into. It's actually really a part of them. So why Captain does it, we just have to find out.
Yeah. Marquita says that those taffies come in different flavors, like whole flavors. I did see a lot of different colors. So, yeah, I just got the one that looked the most, like, classic.
Right.
Because there are ones that are, like, neon, like, orange and purple. And I'm like, wow, that's a crazy color for a candy. Speaking of candy, let's go on to our next candy. I'm really excited about these ones. They're called Choco Rooms. These ones are really interesting. It says it's like a crispy cracker and strawberry on top. We got these ones in honor of Candy.
Yep.
Because Candy is just such a fun character. She's had a hot... Look at these. They sure do look like chocolate mushrooms. Yep. Candy's had a lot of knocks in her life, it hasn't been easy for her, but in the book she's still such a positive, light, energetic, and quirky person, and so we got Candy in honor of her that's just also quirky and fun.
Yeah,
so
and also, kind of more of a interesting and like a new thing that's kind of hitting the market, that kind of thing, rarely...
unusual.
Yeah.
For BDSM especially, kind of that character type.
Yeah.
So
a shot?
Yeah.
Mmm.
Mmm.
That one's got a big strawberry flavor. Now that is just hits you with the strawberry candy flavor.
That's really
nice to
good.
Have the crunch too.
Imagine like white chocolate and strawberry. They're really good.
Yeah.
And tasty. That's so much fun. We got a lot of them too, so I'm happy to report that we'll be enjoying those later.
That one's good.
So, yeah, Candy is a really interesting character, and I'm really excited for all of you to get to read more and more and more about Candy. She just seems like such a joy and such an inspiration. Yeah,
and she's just going to be just such a contrast to what's normally seen in like BDSM, the sensual, the sexy kind of woman, and she definitely has that, but also she's just sort of like a happy-go-lucky, sort of perky kind of character, and to put that next to Captain, who you guys know with the scars and the eye and that very serious backstory, it's honestly going to be a lot of fun.
From what I've heard, Rose, I do think you find out a little bit about what exactly happened to his eye.
Oh, yes.
Because you get a lot of backstory on him and exactly why he is the way he is. It's a little heartbreaking, but I promise there'll be tons of happiness.
Red is good
with
at
heartbreak.
that.
And so, next, I'm not excited for this candy. I've had it once.
I don't even know what it is.
Full disclosure, I'm not pumped. Okay, let me grab my candy.
Looks like we have some more people tuning in. Sandra, Elizabeth, so welcome everyone.
Welcome. It's great to see you. Does everything sound and look all right? If you could let us know, that would be great, because we're not 100%, sure all the time. But, this is actually one of my grandpa's favorite candies. So it's a little bit too old for Captain's age, but he would have grown up with it, Probably his father would have, well, I don't know much about his father, but his father probably might have had some. It's a Horehound, and this one's kind of like this one's a really classic candy, like very, very classic candy.
It certainly sounds like a candy.
And who doesn't love a little Horehound? Thank you for letting us know. Okay, let's see if I can open this. All right.
Classic.
Oh gosh, I ripped it down the middle. Guess I gotta eat it all today.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if you can see that, but they're like little white. I think they're covered in cornstarch usually is what they do it, or powdered sugar. But they're white covered. Let's go ahead and pop it in.
All right.
What are you tasting?
What is that flavor?
It's it's Horehound.
I don't know what that is.
How would you describe it? I don't.
It's definitely a hard candy, kind of sugary.
It's almost like mint, but if it wasn't spicy.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay, I'm getting a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You know what? You said it's root beer?
Is it more root beery?
See, I like this one, the old-fashioned candy. That's what it tastes like. That's the flavor.
Transported back in the day. So we thought it'd be a little fun. I want it. I'm done. You done?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm good.
So I thought it'd be fun. So the book.
Licorice. That might be it.
Yeah, it's a little like it's not as potent as licorice though.
Mm-hmm. It's not like eating black licorice.
We had some candies the other day. They're supposed to be orange flavored, but we all were like, "That's licorice. Why would they hurt us like that?"
Root beer. Wow.
You getting root beer?
No.
Is Horehound in root beer? I'd like to know. Sarsaparilla. So I thought it'd be fun. The book kind of starts us off in 1976. That's a big, starting point of the book. So I thought it'd be fun to go over a little fun facts about what was going on around then. So we're in the mood. So for fun, a gallon of gas at the time only cost 59 cents a gallon.
That's something that I always like to appreciate. It's just like those stories of people like, well, back in my day, gas was only 56 cents a gallon. That's insane.
And then our favorite company, Apple, was founded. iPhones and stuff.
Yeah, it was a big year for them. So.
You want to read one?
Oh, sure. Oh, actually, yeah. And a huge one was bicentennial celebration. So that was, America 200 years old, which was apparently a huge celebration, but I don't know.
I wrote something down, and I have absolutely no idea what it was supposed to say. Because it literally says, Rock was released.
Rock came out?
Rock happened. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Yeah, but I mean, an exciting time for sure.
Yeah, and that's funny. Also, the song "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" was released. You want to sing a bar of it?
No.
Come on.
I wish anyone in our family had musical talent.
I literally cannot sing. My voice is shot.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll be, don't go breaking my heart.
Celebrations for the bicentennial, so much fun, man. I bet. It looked crazy if you ever Google any of the images for it. I mean, I bet the whole entire country was just celebrating. Like, every single person.
Gosh, and how exciting would that be? It'd be so patriotic, almost like a whole year of 4th of July.
Yeah, an entire year.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. 4th of July is like my second favorite holiday.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Picnics and barbecues and fireworks and watermelon. Alrighty, let's do something a little bit weirder and fun. So, a little crazy thing. Sorry, all my ruffling. In Japan, they have over 300 variety of Kit Kat. Which is crazy. Like, we have maybe like 5 Kit Kats.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
In Japan, you can get like blueberry Kit Kats, raspberry Kit Kats, sweet potato Kit Kats. There's even Kit Kats that you put in your oven to crisp them up. They're like creme brulee flavored and things like that. It's crazy. It's a whole nother world. So we're going to be a part of that world today in honor of our dear friend Candy. By getting 2 of the weird Kit Kats. I know this one's probably green tea.
That seems likely.
I cannot read Japanese. This one's black.
Black flavor.
Now, it might just be a normal flavored Kit Kat, but I don't know why they'd have that at the store. So, we'll see.
Give it a shot.
So, let's open that one up. It's black. Give me a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Yeah, it's probably just dark chocolate, right?
Yeah, it smells good.
All right, give it a try.
Is it just dark chocolate?
It's dark chocolate. There might be a hint of coffee.
That's it.
It might be like a mocha or like a black coffee kind of.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yes. So this one's coffee flavored. That's delicious. I like that a lot.
And I'm sure you guys can kind of tell we're going to switching back and forth between like the old fashioned and then like whatever is current today, you know, kind of.
In honor of Captain Candy, because it actually is it switches POVs within the thing. So we thought it'd be fun to kind of emulate that by switching between an old-fashioned candy and then something kind of fun and new and exciting.
Yep.
So trying to keep that contrast. Good thing they come in twos. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and this one is actually like feels more like it's made for this. So.
Alrighty.
Okay, these look really cool.
They're green. Smells like white chocolate. Whoa.
Definitely mostly white chocolate.
They have green in the center. I don't know if you can see that, but
would it maybe be pistachio? Or do you think it's still green tea?
It's 100% green tea. The funny thing about green tea is it's like the flavor of a leaf, but if a leaf was tasty.
Sure. Yeah.
I like Makes that sense. One though. I like it a lot. If you don't like the flavor of leaves, I guess you wouldn't like it, but that was fun. In the first time that we actually see Candy in the Bree series is when Bree hands her a
invitation.
Hands her the business card.
Yeah.
The one that changed her life.
It's a pretty big scene. Definitely memorable.
And so, in this book, we're gonna get to see that scene through Candy's eyes.
And it completely changes the way that you're going to see that scene. I mean, you guys already know, like, the situation, but to get all that backstory, to get what led up to that, and to get Bree entering, which is such a big deal at that moment.
Mom saying, like our shirts? Yeah, we're wearing our special Red Phoenix shirt. I totally meant to bring my Master Anderson shirt, but I left it. I'm so upset. So we got Rysar, which, Rysar's still
awesome.
But yeah, it's going to completely change the way you're going to read that scene the next time you reread the Bree series, because it's going to mean so much. When you finally get to it in Safe Haven.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for you guys to get there. It's going to be amazing. You might cry. I don't know. So that being said, we actually do have a lot more characters that will be showing up in this Safe Haven. So even though it's like good for anyone who's never read Bree before.
Yeah. Then these characters, they are their lovable selves and they make their appearance, and you don't have to know their backstory to to understand them in Safe Haven. But if you do, it's just going to be
great. You're going to love it. So what characters are you hoping will show up and be a part of Safe Haven? Let us know.
Yeah, feel free.
Okay, let me move this out of my way.
Or at least, who do you want to show up?
Yeah.
Who do you hope shows up and is part of Captain and Candy's story?
Oh, it's going to be a good story, guys. I'm so excited for you guys to read it.
I know.
We got the full debriefing of it today. And gosh, it's a ride.
Yeah.
Alrighty, this is the next one. Now, this one is both weird and old-fashioned.
See, I've never seen these. I totally expected it to be one of Candy's, candy. But...
Satellite wafers.
Mr. Gallant, yeah.
Gallant.
Reitzar, Anderson, Free and Sir.
Gosh, who doesn't want Reitzar, though?
Yeah.
Master Anderson is actually my personal favorite Dom. I don't know. I just relate to him so much.
Reitzar should just be in like every story in some form or fashion.
Doesn't matter how. He just enters in the story, blazing through. So we got... So... These are funny because I've had them with a friend before.
Mr. Anderson, yep. Okay, let's give these a shot.
So I got these candies. There's a store called Rocket Fizz, and it's actually from what I hear, they have a lot of locations because there's one in Nevada too, but I went to the one in Colorado. But they have like just a bunch of really interesting candies at their store. So that they have international candies, old candies, a lot of taffy. So my friend a long time ago gave one of these to me, and they're like, you can't eat the outside, you have to peel it apart. So inside actually has a bunch of beads in it. And that's kind of the whole idea of the satellite wafer. But how you're supposed to eat it is just to, wow.
You just eat it?
Wow.
Okay. I did want to mention real quick, Chuck here says... I wish you would make Team Bree shirts and maybe some others like that Red Phoenix shirt. We're definitely taking that into consideration because we've got a new wave of shirts coming up soon. So I totally agree. I mean, they're so much fun just to wear and to have. So
that's the shirt guy.
Yeah, so that's the person to say it to. So
if you have any ideas for shirts, let us know.
That works.
Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna give this a shot.
Yeah, you eat yours.
You can't eat this.
Yes, you can. I promise. It's 100% edible. It's made with
Mary, Miss Clark. No. It tastes like those. They're not.
Cornstarch and water. That's what they're made out of.
The Nabisco wafers?
Yeah. The ones with like almost like the uncovered Kit Kats. I love these so much because I was like, why do they exist? Who thought?
Oh, yeah.
Someone's like, how can I eat sprinkles? And they're like, let's wrap it in cornstarch. So this is your sprinkle delivery system. Wow.
Yeah, that's weird. The wafers you get at church, yeah, a little bit. You got a little bit of sugar to them, though.
That's absolutely, yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There are also some new characters you'll be meeting in Safe Haven. And also characters like Captain Candy who you don't know much about. You're going to know so much more about them and who they are.
Yeah. I mean... Captain and Candy, they exist in their moments and they exist as these characters that are interesting. But with this book specifically, Red, Mom, does such a great job at, very carefully integrating them into the plot and making them the entire fleshed out characters behind the scenes that, was already going on, but giving them their story. So, as fun as it is to have all these returning characters and as fun as it is to see Bree and to see all the other doms and things like that, you know, it's an entire story. It's its own plot line, and it is so like carefully structured to be right there side by side, its own, you know, unique story, but carefully ties in at all the key points. And
yeah,
it's going to be a whole new way to experience, you know, Red's writing style, and to experience the way that she carefully crafts these stories. So
it was always meant to be. The story was meant to be, and these characters, you know, they were introduced as just side characters, but you guys loved them so much that basically these characters were born out of your guys' love for them. So
yeah. Yeah,
I hope that you guys can feel that love when Red writes about them, because she did it because you guys loved them so much, and then she loved them so much, and then they started speaking to her and giving her their story, and
then making her cry.
No kidding. Alrighty, I don't know. I don't think John's been looking forward to this one, and this may be the weirdest candy we have today. Fun fact about 1976 is that's the year that Pop Rocks came out and were popularized. So, in honor of that, and in honor of our little our candy, who's a bit spicy sometimes, and you know, very, very unique and quirky, we have wasabi flavored popping candies. Now, we don't have water, so best of luck to us.
Oh, you think it's going to be super spicy?
Or bad.
That's possible.
Why did Red pick Captain and Candy to be the first ones?
For the background stories?
Yeah, I think what it was is Captain and Candy were the characters that were speaking loudest to her at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe you've heard Mom talk about, you know, the muses that speak to her. And
smell that.
That doesn't smell like candy.
It smells very savory. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so, you know, what it comes down to is, you know, Captain was such a unique character, and his interaction with Bree was such a unique interaction, and there was so much there that was like, you okay?
Waft.
Okay, but you know, and so Captain and Candy had their story, and they have such I don't know, just such a unique and loud voice, and it's something that needs to be said. You know, there are certain points that that characters need to deal with in life, and those points are things that may be really important right now, and so it'll be really cool to see, you know, after Captain and Candy, what's the next step. You know, everything that comes after that, it'll be really interesting to see. So
alrighty.
Okay.
Let's hope this goes well. So I opened the bag way too big. I did not mean to do that. And this bag is huge.
Okay, yeah, that's a huge bag of Pop Rocks.
If I had a party of 20 people, we still would not eat this many. So they better be really good. Alrighty, hands out. Oh God, I gave you way too much.
Whoa. They're like space rock green.
They're already popping. Is it humid here?
Yeah. Oh my. Okay. I already put one in.
Okay, let's go.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay, this is terrible.
Why? No.
Why would anybody eat this?
Why don't we have water?
Oh God, I'm sorry if that's loud on the mic. They're really popping. It's like they're attacking you.
No. It's ASMR.
Okay, that was by far the worst. Like, I'll have the root beer one instead. Yeah, here. That was awful. must go on.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, taste. It doesn't taste like anything. It just
Except
tastes
for bad.
It just tastes like, I guess, like Pop Rocks, a little bit of spice, and then they just attack your mouth. So you don't even get the fun, like, sugary flavor of Pop Rocks. It's just, it hurts. It actually hurts.
And there's a savory element to it. It's almost kind of salty in a way, but not quite salty.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And so it's like, your mouth is like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. God, that was awful.
That was so bad. I was so excited, guys, but it didn't even taste even a little bit like wasabi.
You know those, like, is it like wasabi covered peas or
Peanuts,
something?
yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting something like that.
Me too. I was actually kind of hopeful.
Okay. It looks like you're supposed to be, like, putting it on cakes and stuff?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Okay.
Oh my gosh, why would you? They're like, oh, put it on convections. No, don't do that. Could you imagine spending hours baking a cake and then putting these on it? Why would you do that?
Oh, man.
Why would they do that? I don't even remember what we're supposed to talk about. Oh yeah, fun facts. We got fun facts. Here's some fun. So yeah, in addition to Pop Rocks being the popular candy of in the 1970s, there also went bottle caps and Jelly Bellies started being produced.
I think Fun Dip, right?
Fun Dip, yeah.
Whatchamacallits.
Twix, which I mean everybody loves Twix.
Good year in candy.
In 1978 is when Reese's Pieces came out, and it's kind of funny. Reese's Pieces came out, but they weren't popular at all until E.T. came along. And E.T. wanted to use M&Ms, but they wanted, the permission of M&Ms. And M&M said, no, you can't use our M&Ms. So Reese's Pieces stepped in, and they're like, hey, guys, we'll pay you to use our pieces. So they did.
That's smart.
And it is
from an advertising standpoint
insane. That's actually why Reese's Pieces are so popular today, is because that was the first instance of product placement, and that created such a huge buzz that now M&M's probably really regrets that decision.
Yeah.
That's just a fun fact.
But then they're making so much money anyway.
So now you give them your fun fact.
Oh yeah. So I was informed that this is something you might find in the book. Definitely find in the book.
Yeah, definitely.
A little quote. Maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you've seen someone say it. That's what she said. Pretty sure it's Captain trying to make a joke, but it's funny because that, usually people think of The Office, and Office is pretty recent. So it actually comes from Saturday Night Live, right?
Yeah.
And that was 1975, 2 years before, where the story sort of takes place.
Yeah.
Starts.
Uh-huh.
So there's just a little bit of tidbit. So if you see Captain say that, know that he's being super cool and super in the know about SNL.
He's hip.
Not coming from the future.
Yeah.
Referencing The Office. So
that would be an interesting plot point. Coming in from the future. All right, another song that was really popular in that time period was "Play That Funky Music, White Boy." And we were actually talking about it the other day because we had a game called DDR, which is Dance Dance Revolution. It's like the game you have at the arcade where you push the buttons, and that was one of the ones that was the first song you played because it was really slow.
Yeah.
And so
and easy. But they're still playing that song on the radio.
Yeah.
It popped into my head the other day. I had to look it up on YouTube, just give it a listen. So that one has stood the test of time.
Yeah.
For sure.
No kidding. Also, there's the one that's "You Sexy Thing." You want to sing it?
No. You keep making me have to sing these.
That one's fun because I always thought he was asking if the person believed in Malcolm.
Yeah.
Do you believe in Malcolm? So yeah, it's not Malcolm. It's Miracles.
And then, of course, around that time was
Pardon.
definitely hot off the back of the Vietnam War, right?
Yeah.
And so that's going to play a
About the drafts and everything.
big role in Captain's story and really, defining his characters. I know you guys have probably seen the chapter previews. If not, ask around for some of them because you get a sense of exactly what and why Captain is who he is and why he is in the situation. So
Palate cleanser?
I'm good.
I'm going to eat one.
Although, I think I know what's next, so...
No, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I know what it is. So these are another candy that just looks old-fashioned.
These ones sounded really fun. These ones actually, there's a store in where we are right now, near Tahoe.
The chocolate nugget.
It's called the chocolate nugget. And I need a cough. No, not gonna do it. I refuse. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So we actually, after I got here, we came and got one of these. And these ones are peanut butter broken sticks, which was weird because
That's a great name for a candy.
Nothing's better than broken sticks. But it just sounded really yummy, but also fun and random.
Yeah, and back then, you didn't have to come up with some kooky name for your candies. You're just like, what is it? Oh, well, it's a peanut stick. These look really cool, though.
It kind of smells like peanut brittle, and I'm excited.
It feels like you can break them really easy.
You can. Are they going to be like toffee? I love toffee.
Give it a shot.
Should I bite it? Oh, no. They're so good.
Okay, that one might be my favorite. That one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of just breaks apart and turns into a bunch of little crystals of peanut butter and sugar.
No, that's so good. I'm so happy, guys.
Oh, that's really good. It's kind of like it's like peanut brittle, but not quite as hard and sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of light and airy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
I just really like it. So
what
that
are
was
they're
peanut butter broken sticks.
peanut butter broken sticks.
They
That's
look-
how they labeled themselves.
They look kind of like a candy cane.
Yeah, like a peanut butter candy cane a little bit.
So I was sure that they were gonna be hard, but they're
Yeah.
more
Like sucking a peanut butter candy cane.
Yeah, I wasn't really excited, honestly, because I didn't want to suck a peanut butter candy cane. But they ended up being like a peanut butter toffee or something. Really sweet, though.
Yeah, very
Ooh.
sweet.
Now, that's kind of the last of the themed candy we had. We have 2 more to do, and we're going to try those while we're answering your questions. But first, we're going to read, each of us are going to read one of our favorite passages that Red sent us today.
Regarding the book.
From Safe Haven. So go ahead.
So the quote that I picked was, "From this moment forward, you will act naturally as the treasured kitten you are. My only expectation is that you willingly obey your master. If, for any reason, you wish to stop, call out your safe word." And I think that just really shows the dynamic that you guys are going to be able to experience with the book. That interesting, treasured kitten, because Candy is a kitten. And then, of course, Captain over here just making sure everything is safe, making sure that she's
happy,
loved, and but then of course the BDSM and that exciting trust that goes with it, and of course the sexy scenes that come after it.
Oh yeah. Trust me, there will be a lot of sexy scenes in this book. You will not be disappointed.
Right. Yeah.
Because it is after all.
And it's, oh gosh, it's going to be so much fun to watch another sub, a fresh sub.
And her experience with the training center
and everything like that.
And what BDSM does for her life too.
Yeah.
This one also comes from Captain's POV. This one's a little bit of like an example of the heartfelt emotion that will be coming from the book. And it says, let me clear my throat. Okay, it says, however, it wasn't until Candy burst into my life that I could see a new path and was able to focus on my life. I am not blind to the insurmountable barrier of time that stands between us, a force that cannot be altered. We are two people born out of sync, but Candy only sees us, and I'm beginning to as well.
Yeah.
And gosh, we've heard a lot of fans, they're a little worried about the age, and that actually plays a big role in the book, and it's really amazing how it all shakes out.
Yeah, and Red,
so sorry,
Mom, she just pushes different things. She pushes how interesting it would be to do it this way, and she pushes the sexy scenes and the things that they do with the different elements of BDSM, and so absolutely will be exciting.
Oh yeah,
to finally get to read.
Yeah, I know. There's so much heart in this book, and there's so much healing in this book, and I think this comes at a really good time for everybody, because just that love and the healing that's in the book, it's so good. And I'm so excited.
Yeah. And I honestly, I can't wait to see Captain and to see Candy and to see them in their scenes and how different that's going to be from everybody we know. And it's just, it's going to be exciting.
And then, so I told you guys I would answer any of your questions. So
yeah, go for it.
If we can answer them.
Right.
So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them now. We've been trying to monitor any of the questions that's come up. So let us know. Sharon asked how old Captain is, and I'm actually not quite sure.
Yeah, I mean...
So we talk about 1976 a lot, and that's when he's going off to the military.
Yeah.
So he's 18 then, so whatever the math is for that.
Right, yeah.
We haven't had the chance to read the full book yet.
Honestly,
no.
I'm as excited to have it released just because, you can pre-order it now. I can't wait to read it the day it comes out. I'm just going to...
Yeah, we're counting the days till June 12th.
Yep. And of course, you've got that great newsletter that's got the little timer at the bottom.
The newsletter has a counter. What you guys don't know is that every time I come and check how the newsletter's doing, I get to see the countdown too.
Yeah.
That's been so exciting. So while you guys think of questions to ask, we got these got from the Nugget.
Yeah, this is the one I was thinking. If that looks like green peanut brittle,
it's because
you're
it
correct.
is. It's jalapeno flavored peanut brittle.
Mm-hmm.
Because wasabi wasn't enough spice.
Although, I don't know if we answered it, but Sandra is asking which candy we like the most.
Oh, for me, it'd have to be between the peanut broken sticks.
Yeah.
Or these little mushrooms right here.
I think I'm gonna go with Captain here. I'm gonna go broken peanut sticks.
Then I'll go mushrooms. Okay, so here we also have a bacon honey lollipop. So we're gonna start out with the
peanut brittle.
What's Captain's middle name?
Captain's middle name.
Gosh.
Great.
Red. SOS. What's Captain's middle name? I honestly don't know. I'm sorry.
Captain's true name.
We could give him a middle name.
If you could come up with a middle name
yeah,
for him.
if you could come up with Captain's middle name, what would you name him? That is a spicy meatball.
You're gonna just stick your nose in it again.
I never learned.
Captain Jack. Okay.
That's great. I love it.
That's a loud plastic bag.
It's ASMR, John. Come on.
It's the new thing. Okay. Yep. This is
Enough.
green peanut brittle.
Morgan. I love that one too. Yeah.
Captain
Shout out to
Morgan.
Morgan. Morgan. Jerome.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking something strong.
Oh, or something like, yeah, something strong and militant.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
No, I can't come up with anything.
Gosh, guys, we're so high on sugar right now. All right. Let's do this.
Okay, so the wasabi one wasn't like spicy. Maybe this one will be spicy.
Cheese.
All right, let's give it a shot.
Oh my god.
That tastes like eating a jalapeno with sugar.
Mm.
Okay, that is spicy. Why would they make that? Yeah,
Why would we buy that?
It's a jalapeno. What's his first name? Do you know?
Do you know? Gosh,
don't
it has to
think
be in the first chapter preview, and I read it so many times.
I don't actually know. I think he's just Captain.
He's just Captain forever. His first, middle, and last name is Captain. Captain, Captain, Captain. His dad was really gunning for it.
Gunning for Captain. Yep. Yep. Oh man, him and his dad.
I gotta get me my tea.
Okay, so I think that one's tastier than the.
Oh, it
Wasabi
definitely
Pop Rocks.
tastes like it should.
But yeah, that's a spicy one.
Goodness gracious. Alrighty, I'm back in business.
Okay.
Ugh.
One last one to try, right?
Yeah, this one's a lollipop. Lollipops are a little hard to share.
Someone calls me Captain. Charles. So
Charles.
his first name is Charles?
Yes.
Okay. So Charles Morgan, right?
Yeah. Is that what you're going for? Morgan. Alright, so this is a bacon lollipop, but these are hard to share, so I'm just gonna...
Oh, you could have warned us.
It's a surprise.
You know, they are putting bacon in everything. I think, like, peanut brittle, probably Captain.
It's double wrapped.
Right?
That's what I call safe, right?
But bacon anything, probably candy. Because they're putting bacon on cakes, they're putting bacon on chocolate, I think.
Oh yeah, the other day I
Chocolate-covered
had
bacon.
it was bacon and chocolate and salted caramel. Why did I do this? This is really hard to open.
Let me sneak over here.
See, what you guys came here to watch is me try to peel away plastic. So, I'm glad you made it.
Did you get it?
I have scissors now. Living in the 21st century.
Now, I do agree that bacon makes everything better. It makes me wonder why it took so long to figure that out.
I know. Alrighty, that one's for you.
That's plenty of bacon in there.
Yeah, just for you. You know, while we were picking these candies out, because I picked them out with my boyfriend, he kept trying to grab all the ones that had the bugs in them. I'm like, they're just bugs. They're just, let's just eat 4 bugs.
Okay.
Alright, so mine has a lot of bacon too.
Yeah.
I got the baconiest pieces. So let's hit them. Don't mind my weird faces. It's perfectly natural.
You know what? I don't like it. It tastes like soap.
Give me a minute.
The heck?
My Teeth are stuck together.
Yeah, I agree with the bacon wrapped anything. Bacon wrapped asparagus, bacon wrapped bacon, bacon wrapped hot dogs.
Why do I do this to myself?
I thought that one would be good.
My fingers are stuck together.
Thanks for tuning in, Sarah. If you have any questions about Safe Haven, we're going to be answering any of those kinds of questions. One thing that I wanted to mention was that the book is going to be a nice, sizable book. I'm excited because, as Red writes more and more, it's all these scenes that want to be put into it. And so this book is going to be definitely worth it. Definitely a good one.
I did not enjoy that experience.
Yeah, I thought I'd like that one, but that just kind of tasted like soap. It didn't even taste like bacon.
I did not taste the bacon, guys. I'm sorry.
I think it was honey with a little bit of smoke.
No, it's just honey with soap.
Yeah, soapy honey.
Oh. There was a barbecue one. It was like bacon and barbecue. But I thought I'd do us a favor and get the honey, but I think maybe I heard us. So the book comes out June 12th.
Yep.
But you can pre-order it now, and then you don't have to worry when it comes out because I'll let you know.
Right. Yeah, that's my plan. So.
Yeah, me too. And we plan to do some fun activities on that day.
And days leading up to it,
yeah.
Got stuff planned. Days after it.
We have a lot planned. It's going to be really exciting, and I hope you guys have enjoyed us.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed doing this for you guys, and if we actually live close together, we could do this more often, but we're all in different states now.
Brittany says, can't wait to catch up and read this. Well, definitely take your time, enjoy the Bree series, and it's going to be one of those things that you'll be able to see those characters, but Captain and Candy is a full story. It's a full, complex, unique storyline that sits alongside the Bree series. So
yes, indeed. It's really exciting. Donna says, will we be running another wedding in the future? Oh boy. There's a wild ride.
That's
Y'all
a
gotta get
fantastic
through.
question. Yeah. Just because, that whole thing with Captain and Candy, and Captain being somebody who's looking for BDSM, and
they're really good for each other.
Right. They're really good for each other, but there's complications and there's things that stand in the way. And,
so you'll get. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be a ride.
Even if we could answer that question, we don't know. We don't actually know because of.
We haven't finished the ride yet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I don't know what Red has planned. She didn't tell us what's gonna happen in the future. She just told us what's happened in right now.
Right. Yep.
And it's gonna be really good, guys. I promise. Anybody have any other questions to ask before we peace out? And give it a couple seconds.
Read them all. Oh, okay. Awesome.
What?
Sarah says read them all. So.
Oh, great.
Sweet.
Yeah. And you don't even have to read all of the Bree series to be able to love this series. And that's a really exciting thing about it.
Yeah. And it'll be really interesting to see, just what that looks like when it is not part of the Bree series and instead just off.
Yeah.
And making its own way. So.
And we plan to have lots of more of these kind of things coming out in the future. You guys, Red never plans to stop writing, so she says, even when I'm a little old grandma, I'll still be writing. So you guys can be rest assured that as long as she lives, she will keep writing, and you guys have more characters to love.
And of course, a lot of writers are sort of just this presence that exists and they create content, but Red has got us coming on. We're trying candies, we're hanging out with everyone, and so we're so glad that you guys have been a part of this and have been making this such a unique experience, not just books. It's a whole community, and
gosh,
it's a whole
I love you guys so much.
Group of people. So
so I am so glad you guys tuned in today, and if you're watching in the future, hi, how's the future?
Right.
So thank you for tuning in, and it's been a pleasure. Gosh.
Yeah, if you have like any more questions, feel free to just ask the questions on the Facebook page.
Yeah, ask it on this video if you're watching this later, and I'll try to swing by and answer them too. I know Red will be there, probably answering everything too. She loves interacting with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited for what's to come.